Here is the 1984 300D. I literally just drove this car from New Mexico to Atlanta and everything worked flawlessly. Cruise control, windows, climate control, radio. I had my Bluetooth adapter in there. Like I said, I just drove it back from New Mexico. This is a mint condition concourse car. Original tires, new tires, original wheels. Those aren't painted, those are original. The paint is original. All of the rubber, trim, weather stripping, everything is original on this vehicle and in mint condition. You can see this is stuff I look at when I buy a car. See the rubber around the side windows. There's no cracks or splits. See the trim. There's no oxidation or tarnishing. All the chrome perfectly shiny. Also look at stuff like this. See the condition of the rubber seals around the doors. See, it's still malleable. It's not dry rotted and coming off. That's really important stuff. We'll go ahead and just finish walking around the car. There's no nicks or marks or dings anywhere on the paint. All the bumpers are fully attached. Sometimes these bumpers will come loose, the rubber section. It's not faded, no strange coloration. You can see all the trim around the car, perfect. Like I said, this is a mint condition car. It's very rare. I think I found another one last year in mint condition, that 300 CD, the coupe, that blue coupe. And this is green, blue, metallic, or blue-green metallic is the paint color. Let me show you how clean this is. Look how clean it is. Normally these are filthy with diesel. Look how clean that is. I haven't cleaned that out. I haven't washed that. I got off the road from New Mexico and ran this through the car wash and then came over here and did this video. It's just gone through a regular old car wash. Stuff like this. See the rubber trim around the rearview mirrors? There's no cracks or splits. It's still flexible and really good condition. No rock chips on the back of the mirror. I look at this too. See the windshield gasket? It's important. See how it's not split or cracked or dry rotted? It's still in excellent condition. It's got the original sticker on the windshield. These are all things, I'm showing you stuff that I look at when I buy cars to be able to tell the condition. So up here, front headlights, what you look for, these are notorious for cracking. You can see there's no cracks. Oh, look, there's a little mark right there. Normally these are extremely damaged and you have to find good replacements. That is, oh, that's not even a crack, that's bird poop. Yeah, see, that's in excellent condition. Also look at, watch out, buddy. Also look at the grill. These pieces are removable, and what you want to look for to see if they're still intact or if they have any dings or rock chips in them. I look at stuff like the logo. See the blue in the Mercedes, how it's not faded? Normally that blue is faded out and the color's gone. That means it was garage kept, it was never in the sun. I look at, of course, the condition of the bumper. I mean, you can see my reflection right there. It's pretty much flawless. Sure, a 40-year-old car. Looks like there's a little couple of chips there from the road. What would you expect to see on a 40-year-old car? Totally normal. But yeah, this is a mint condition concourse #1 car. Let's show you the inside. So what you're about to see here, these are real leather seats. That is not MB Tex. This entire car, it has the leather option. It was the only one in New Mexico on the lot when he bought it in April, I think he said April of 1984. Now, the previous owner, he treated these seats every 7 to 8 months, he said. I think he said he put Lexerol on them. The leather, look how soft it is. See, it's not, there's a couple of marks from getting in and out of the car. There's no cracking, no tears, no rips. That's a mint condition seat. That's what they look like. Probably won't ever see another car like this. They're rare to be in this condition. I mean, I've got a lot of them, but to find them, you can see I've got a lot, but to find them is extremely difficult. Look at this. So, see the wind lace around the windows? See how that perfectly matches the same color as the seat? It's not UV faded. It's not worn out. The B-pillar piping, that's not worn out. It's not faded. It matches the B-pillar seatbelt trim cover right here. Absolutely outstanding mint condition. There's the mileage, 86,645 miles. Here we go. Look at the wood trim. The wood trim is flawless, brand new condition with not a mark on it. The buttons, the logos or icons on the buttons, they're not worn off. The way they click, they're still strong. See? They're not worn out and sloppy feeling. The shifter bushings, watch this. See? The shifter bushings are still there. They're still tight. This is not sloppy. See? It doesn't move around. It moves exactly how it's supposed to. It's not sloppy. And of course, there's the original radio. Look at the glove box. I'll look for this. The glove box is flush with the dash. Of course, the dash has no cracks. No cracks anywhere on the dash. Flawless dash. Very, very rare to find them in that condition. Also look to see if the glove box is flush with the dash. When they're worn out and they don't shut right, they'll usually look something like, they'll look like that. They won't shut all the way. Look at that one. See how it's perfectly flush? Never used. This stuff is, this guy never, I mean, I don't understand how the original owners can keep their cars in these conditions. Let's do a cold start. There's the glow plugs. You can see the engine's cold. I just backed it out of the garage. Fires right up. Perfect. Perfect oil pressure. Let's go look in the back seat. Oh, let me show you this. The door strikers. See this little rubber tab right here? That's what allows the door latch mechanism to lock and shut correctly. Shuts perfect. They're all intact on all the doors. This is all stuff that has to be replaced when you're restoring cars. Look at the door straps. See how strong they are? Door straps always break on these cars. Look how strong that is. See, it catches the door. That's exactly how they're supposed to be. See how it catches the door out there? That's a very good condition door strap. The first aid kit is in here. There we go. There's the first aid kit. There's the first aid kit box. Beautiful condition. The back seats, the seat back nets. No cracks around the trim. These are the floor mats, the original floor mats. They've always been in the car. No one has ever put their feet on the original floors. Let me show you the original carpets. Let me show you this one. Here's the driver's side. This is where all the wear would be. Look at that. Not a mark on them. Beautiful condition. Let's see, let's go look in the trunk. Oh, you got the grommet. There's the original bushing that's still on the antenna, and the antenna still works. Those are always rotted and gone. Again, I'm showing you everything I look at when I inspect these cars. This is the stuff I'm showing you shows you the condition. That is a huge win. That is the original tire from Mercedes. They had these little like curb guards right here. See the little bump? That's a 40-year-old tire. Well, what, 36-year-old? Original wheel, never used. Original toolkit, original jack. Look at the gasket around the trunk. Here's the gasket that seals out water. Look at the condition of that. See, it's perfectly good. Look at the light. This is all the little nitpicky stuff that when you're restoring a car, it really can add up when you have to fix all these little things. And this car is absolutely mint condition. Concourse, this is a #1 car. The wrinkling you see, absolutely normal. That's on every single one of them. The thing that is not normal is the vinyl trim around the windows. This is usually wrinkled and dried up and peeling. On this car, it is absolutely perfect. That means it never saw sunlight and was never stored outside. And you know that's true because this came from New Mexico. So if it had been stored outside, this would have been trashed. Look at that. Absolutely flawless. Again, look at the gasket. No rips, no crack. Excellent condition. Still feels soft. Again, the trim, you look at all the interior trim to make sure that's intact. The dash. Let's go look at the engine compartment. All right, we're going to make our way around the car and then to the engine compartment. Look at that paint. That's incredible. I've not buffed, polished. I've done no waxing, nothing. This is the original paint after running it through a car wash. If you buffed and polished this, it would be absolutely incredible. All right, let's pop the hood here. Keep in mind, this engine has not been fancied up by a detail team. It has not been cleaned. It hasn't been pressure washed. Look at the condition of the engine. There's been no cleaning. This is the original condition. You have all the cadmium plating intact. There you got some dust. There's some dust and dirt buildup down there. But to see one of these engines in this condition without being cleaned and pressure washed and degreased, that's phenomenally clean. These old diesels are filthy most of the time. I'm talking like black stuff everywhere. They're usually absolutely filthy. The air cleaner, it's securely mounted. The air cleaner mounts are not broken. That's the original hood pad. It's coming down a little bit right there, but that's the original hood pad. When was the last time you saw an original hood pad still intact on the car? I mean, this is a #1 collector car. It doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't. These cars do not get any better than this. This is the nicest possible condition you can find one of these. What is that? 36? I don't know. 2022 minus 1984. That's a lot of years for a car to be in this condition. And it says a lot about the original owners to be able to keep a car in this condition. It's truly incredible. All right, just before we put the car back in the garage, I'll show you all the windows. All the windows, like I said, everything on this car works perfect. There's not one single issue on this car. Let's do the sunroof. Sunroof works perfect. All the interior lights work perfect. I'll go ahead and turn on the radio. Let's put it to Rock 100 is a good station. Let me get the antenna up. That's the original antenna. Works flawless. I've actually never gotten one where the antenna is actually flawless. I always have to refurbish those Hirschmans. That's awesome. All right, let's get this turned off. Put the antenna back down. We'll check the, there's the rear reading light. If you look in the rearview mirror, you can see me turning it on and off. Of course, the defrost works. Climate control works. Of course, it's winter time, so it's still an R12 system, but it blows cold, and the heat also works great because I had to use the heat driving it back from New Mexico. And actually, the car comes with some R12 canisters. If you ever need to recharge it, he included those. The original owner included those with the car. Let me show you the blow-by. There's absolutely, I mean, of course there's no blow-by. You guys have seen the condition of this car. No blow-by. I'll set it perfectly on there. And we'll pull some. There's no blow-by at all. Zero. Look how smooth the engine is at idle. It's not rocking. Now the owner put that sticker on there. He was a little bit meticulous, a little OCD, so he put you a nice danger sticker. I can of course peel that off very easily. But hell, it is there. Look, he put original Mercedes radiator hoses on there. There's the part number. He actually kept the original radiator hoses, and they're in the trunk. He kept the original windshield wipers, they're in the trunk, because he put new windshield wipers on here. He kept the original parts. He changed the belts. He kept the original belts in the trunk. This also, original owner gave me this. It is the original, it's the original window sticker. There's the price. European imports. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here's the build tag, or the, you know, it tells you the codes. Like there's the petrol blue-green metallic paint code. There's the leather interior. Probably has the VIN number on here. Anyway, that's what this is. Yep, that looks like the VIN right there. That's basically the build sheet and the options. Here's all the original documentation that came with the car. Owner and service warranty policy, those were in this one. Then we have, of course, the owner's manual, the maintenance booklet. There's the VIN number. There's the original purchaser's name, Willie. Oh, first oil change, second oil change, European imports. Inspection, lubrication. Wow, look at all these records. This is up to 95. There we go. 60,000 miles, 1996. You probably stopped keeping track of it then because you stopped driving it. Here's the original salesman that sold him the car. There's their business cards. Of course, he said they're probably dead now. Here's the original Becker tape head cleaners. Here's your Becker radio instructions. There's the emergency roadside service phone number to call. Here's where the service manager signed it. All of the original documentation. You're basically, this car is like walking into the dealership in 1984 and you get everything that came with the car, just as the original owner did. I mean, this is over the top. I've never purchased from an original owner that kept a car in this condition. This is approaching fanaticism. Hey, we're all fanatics. That's why we love these cars, right? I'm definitely a fanatic, but so grateful for the guy to, this is a museum piece is what it is. Let's go ahead and get her safely back. This one's going in the house garage. This one isn't going out in the shop. This one gets special treatment. It's going in here next to the black 300D, but that's another story. We'll share that one later. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That is about as thorough walk around video. I'm gonna shut the sunroof. That's a thorough walk around video as you can get. I basically inspected everything how I would inspect a car when I'm going to pick it up, and that's what I showed you guys. And this is a #1 car, no doubt about it, no question. It's a #1 concourse vehicle. Anyway, that is an extremely thorough review and appraisal of that vehicle. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want me to get it up on the lift, and if you're serious about the car, I'll back this car out, pull that one down. I'll shuffle them around and get it up on the lift, and we'll show you this car.